Hey, I'm Cathy Harding. I'm here with Will Goldsmith. He's C-VILLE's news editor, and we're talking about this week's cover story. So, Will, we have a list of like 100 buildings in the city of Charlottesville that are maybe being considered for some kind of historic stamp. In the paper, we've got photos of a dozen of them. When you guys were working on this story, what surprised you?
A lot of them really surprised me, and I would say that we tried to pick out ones that were more surprising. One example I'll pick out real quick is Richmond Camera. I think that that's a building that, after having talked to the preservation planner Mary Joyce Scala, having talked to some other people who could give some insight on that, it's one of the only Art Deco buildings that we have in Charlottesville. And I saw the reason for wanting to preserve that building, whereas before, I look at Richmond Camera, it's something you pass by on your way from Pantops to downtown. You can completely pass it by. But I think that it shows that we have more to our city than just the Thomas Jefferson look that he created, and he was a person who believed that the world should be for the living. So
yeah, so it's like more to it than meets the eye.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what happens now with these buildings? What's the process they're going to go through?
It's unclear. It's something that's still definitely very much in development. Mary Joyce Scala, who's the preservation planner, she's going to be meeting with the Board of Architectural Review. They're going to try to figure out what that process is, whether it's going to be a committee that involves a lot of members of the public, or whether it's going to be something that they kind of do on their own. But as you said, there are about 100 or so places that are currently on the list. It'll be pared down a lot, I'd say. We'll probably end up with maybe 20 to 50 or even less.
So count on ongoing coverage on that in C-VILLE, and pick up this week's C-VILLE Weekly or read the story on cville.com.